He was
Show them all. Show them. Hold on. Let's take a moment. Let's watch this. There he is. There he is. Oh, this is.
That's all you got? I thought you had him.
Yeah. Oh.
Shouldn't be competing against men. I don't want to see a Claressa Shields in the boxing ring. It's a Terrence Crawford, a Jamal Charlo, a Canelo Alvarez. I want to see one of these ladies in UFC going up against Marab.
Has been calling out male boxing, talking the best of the best, as if she could beat them. No, seriously, this is totally serious. Like, I'm not, this ain't a wind up. She's hurt there pretty badly. Yeah. Like, you see, she lays down and she ain't hopping. Why women should not be in a ring with a man in my. If you are sparring a man, she's going full tilt.
Stephen A. Smith reacted with amusement to recently surfaced clips showing Claressa Shields getting knocked down while sparring with a male training partner. He emphasized that female fighters shouldn't be matched against men, drawing a parallel to Ronda Rousey, who had previously challenged Floyd Mayweather Jr.
I remember years ago when Ronda Rousey joked about how when she was undefeated before Amanda Nunes put it on her. No disrespect to Ronda Rousey, but she was talking about how she could beat Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, come on now. We now know what would have happened to her. We knew it before, but we certainly knew after what we saw Amanda Nunes do to her. And Holly Holmes, by the way, before that. We saw that. We know that in most instances, even though there are women that can beat some men out there, by and large, the elite women don't deserve to be competing against the elite men. And by deserve, I mean, I'm not talking about warranted based on their credentials. I'm talking about based on their gender.
Claressa Shields responded by pointing out that training with male fighters has been part of her routine for years, and she successfully knocked out several male partners herself. She also stressed that getting knocked down once in a sparring session doesn't diminish her skills or what she's capable of in the ring.
True, you only spar against men?
Yeah. So sparring with the men is just like, I can't spar with the women. I have to take it easy on them. Okay. But I'm getting ready for real combat, and I'm trying to knock girls out. All the girls that I fight against are very strong and big. Yeah. I mean, the last girl I fought against, Danielle Perkins, she probably built like you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't nobody to be played with. So when I spar against the men, I can actually throw my punches and see what I'm working with. So when I go to the fight, you know, I don't say like I beat my sparring partners up, but I definitely don't get my ass kicked.
Yeah. You know? When did you start that? Like just sparring with men?
At the age of 11.
Oh, so you had wow.
When I was 15, I sparred against my first grown man. He was 23, I was 15.
Damn.
I whooped his ass. So.
Claressa Shields recently issued a challenge to Rolando Romero for a potential pro fight. Stephen A. Smith, however, argued that Romero would be at a significant disadvantage and wouldn't have a realistic chance of winning in that matchup.
Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Unless you're gonna go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. Unless that's what you talk about doing. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman. Or she's going to kick you. Neither's a winnable situation for you. One's more embarrassing than the other. Both are trouble.
At the same time, Claressa Shields expressed full confidence in her ability to take on any male boxing champion. She highlighted her experience and proven success in the ring as evidence that she can hold her own against any fighter, no matter their gender.
You could beat in a boxing match?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of, they always say, oh, you know, a woman can't beat a man. I spar with men. And I mean, I drop men, I bust men nose, I beat men up all the time.
Shannon Sharp pointed out the natural physical differences between male and female fighters, noting that Shields' proposal doesn't match the usual structure of professional boxing. He reminded viewers that gender-specific divisions exist for a reason.
Come on now, did you not see the defense?
in the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Can you answer the
Yes.
question? Did you not see offense and
That
defense?
was against Franchon. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful or whatever they mean. Rolly is not.
Claressa, even if
Rolly
he
is
walks
not.
around at 180, if he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm gonna be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone than yours.
Nobody ever said I was stronger than Rolly. I never said that. You said that. I am
So when
telling
he
you
hit-
off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder had 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is men to men, but I am telling you, skill to skill. Skill to skill.
Shields mentioned that she has been training alongside male fighters for over 2 decades, underscoring her vast experience and comfort in facing men. She added that this long-term exposure has equipped her to perform at the top level, no matter the gender of her opponent.
There you go. There you go.
Good right. Good right hand.
She proclaimed herself as the greatest female boxer ever, referring to herself as GOAT, and compared her standing in women's boxing to Muhammad Ali's legendary status in men's boxing.
Is it GOAT? Is that how it's said?
Yeah,
GOAT?
it's like GOAT, but GOAT, yeah.
Yeah. You made that up, didn't you?
Greatest woman of all time. Muhammad Ali made it up, greatest of all time. I just added the W because I'm a woman.
I love it.
Speaking of the Alis, you got 2 GOAT chains, and you and Layla, y'all had conversation. Well, I've heard some on the internet about you guys getting at it. She gonna want one of them.
She gonna want what?
One of those GOAT chains.
You know, if Layla Ali can beat me in a fight, I would give it to her if she can beat me in a fight. But
Shields noted that she is the top-earning female boxer, sharing that her fight contracts have brought in over $8 million. She highlighted that this financial success reflects her talent, dedication, and her place among the most accomplished women in boxing history.
yeah, listen, women in sports have been doing a lot the past couple years with the WNBA, soccer, even in boxing. I'm not the only woman who's making money.
Right.
But to have this deal get done, I feel like, you know, I'm getting my just due. I won 2 Olympic gold medals. I have 19 world championships right now.
Come on now.
And I think it's fitting to have this great deal come about. And this is a different talk from the time that me and you last spoke, Nate.
Right. That's great. It's good to hear that. You have, how many fights do you have in this deal?
It's a 2-year contract.
A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So you're getting $8 million over the next 2 years. Anything?
Yeah, but the best thing about this deal is it's the signing bonus, right? So before I step into the ring, I get a large amount. Before I see the 8 M's is just like the minimum. You know, there's other stuff you get around that. So this deal is actually bigger than that. That's just the number that we decided to put out there because if you want to do the math, right? But that's just the
right.
That's not.
In addition to her career accomplishments, Shields spoke out about ongoing online rumors and the misleading stories circulating about her personal life.
Why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically nothing with this man. Never kissed them, hugged them too hard. Is this man crazy? This stud-looking ass boy is pissing me off. And then 50 think that just because he can go talk about, let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend and me, the one that called him, the one that called his dumb ass. She said, Rex, did you know that this dude Maserati Bud got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me.
She clarified that numerous allegations, including speculation about her personal or romantic life, were entirely false. Shields also revealed that she is taking legal steps to defend her reputation and hold those responsible for spreading false information accountable.
Only dummies believe what anything 50 say. Only dummies believe this dude. Only dummies. People on straight drugs. That's why he played with y'all like that. Well, I don't do drugs. You're not gonna play with me. Can't even be cool with niggas. I promise you. I'm never being like cool or trying to be nice with again. It's over with. It's over with. Nope. He done blew that. He done blew that. Claressa drop a diss track. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Real shit. It's my last time entertaining it. Now, my lawyer's on it. And 50, you're gonna have to do a video letting everybody know that you lied on my cat. I hope you're ready to do that. Because if you don't, you still getting sued. You getting sued if you do it. I don't give a you getting sued, 40 Cent. With your goofy ass.
Claressa Shields also pointed out her impact as a draw, mentioning in a recent interview that she made history by headlining an event attended by about 18,000 fans in person, with roughly 77% of the audience being women. She used this milestone to highlight the potential of women's boxing to attract large, enthusiastic crowds and to challenge assumptions about the commercial appeal of female fighters. Shields emphasized that her ability to fill a major arena demonstrates the rising interest in women's combat sports and reinforces her view that female boxers deserve equal opportunities, pay, and promotion as men.
I never wanted to say how many levels we was apart. I didn't want to say that because it was like, at the end of the day, I rocks with you. But now when you start coming for the queen, I gotta show you, baby, it's levels to this. And you're not up here. You're good, but I'm greater than great. Like, I'm up here. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them, who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know,
issue.
like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I've been boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym.
Shields has mentioned that her talent and commanding presence in the ring often make other fighters reluctant to face her. She suggested that this is why Keith Thurman never responded to her challenge, despite her readiness to take on elite male opponents. Shields explained that her reputation and dominance can intimidate competitors even before the bell rings, giving her a psychological advantage. She also pointed out that Rolando Romero recently declined her challenge, further supporting her view that many fighters hesitate to step in the ring against her because of her skill, speed, and top-level experience.
Stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in, if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and, I'm actually super strong at heavyweight. So I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about, but hey, it's still there.
Terrence Crawford recognized Claressa Shields as an exceptional boxer, praising her abilities and accomplishments in the sport. He noted, however, that her challenges to male fighters might not always be intended as actual matchups. According to Crawford, these calls often serve to showcase her confidence, attract attention, and promote women's boxing. He emphasized that Shields' statements are more about elevating the sport and her personal brand than putting forth realistic mixed-gender fight proposals.
Talked yesterday to Claressa Shields. You know who Claressa is, right? Obviously. She said that she wants to fight men and then threw out names of guys she could beat. She said she could beat Keith Thurman, she could beat Sean Porter, she could beat Triple G. When you hear Claressa say that, like, what's your reaction to that?
She's confident. She's confident in her ability and her skills, you know. But that's pretty much what she's saying. I don't think she really want to get in the fight. I mean, in the ring with those fighters that she called out. But at the same time, it just tells you that, you know, she's so dominant in the female boxing world that she need a man to fight, you know. But I don't believe she would actually step foot in the ring with those guys. But she's very confident, and it shows, you know.
Many observers have noted that when Claressa Shields calls out Rolando Romero, she is targeting a fighter who is several weight classes lighter and smaller, making the matchup appear uneven and unrealistic. Fans argue that professional boxing organizations would never approve such a fight, and that even a lighter male boxer holds notable advantages in strength and physiology, making the bout unfair. Some believe her challenges are more about generating attention than proposing legitimate competitive fights, since mixed-gender matchups across different weight divisions have little precedent in pro boxing.
Stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. You might be more polished, you might have more accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. Like, and even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be it would end badly for Claressa.
Fans and analysts frequently discuss the idea of male versus female boxing matches, often highlighting concerns about physical differences, safety, and fairness. Many point out that men and women compete in separate divisions because biological factors like muscle mass and strength can give men a clear advantage. Some question whether weight classes could level the playing field or whether such bouts would attract interest. But most official organizations rarely approve mixed fights due to safety and competitive balance. Opinions vary widely, from those strictly opposing such matches for biological and risk reasons to others who argue that skill and mutual consent should guide the discussion.
Fighter fights a male fighter. I don't know, bro. That's cold. Because if he really whoop her ass.
But she calling him out.
I know, but like, I could see this backfiring. I wouldn't do it, bro.
I'll fight him at 154.
Bro, that shit would be crazy.
So serious.
She look kind of thick, too.
Yeah. She gonna watch that.
But
what if she don't?
Like, they gonna make her
he
like...
might knock her out.
My nigga, if he beat the shit out of her, this gonna backfire on him, bro. He shouldn't do it,
bro.
If he gonna get slandered like that,
yes, bro.
That's gonna be bad for him.
Is he considering taking the fade?
Hey, he can't. In no way can he win that fight. Even if he win, he loses.
Yeah.
Like he can't win that fight, bro.
You beating up a girl. First of all, you can't even win because first of all, you enter in the ring with her. That's a loss.
They're gonna say you won because she a girl.
That's a loss. He gonna do it like the Hawk? No, that's crazy, dog.
I mean, would you do it though?
For the chili, yeah.
They was like, you got to box Heather. Celebrity match.
I'm gonna get in there and
Get
punch
outside,
on her. I'm gonna punch on Heather and that motherfucker.
Oh
But that's cool.
God, Teddy Atlas highlighted that Claressa Shields' greatness is undeniable. She remains undefeated, has won titles across multiple divisions, and possesses exceptional skill. However, Atlas suggested that one reason Shields may be challenging male fighters is the absence of a defining rivalry in women's boxing. Historic matchups have often shaped a fighter's legacy by testing them at the highest level and creating memorable moments. Without a consistent top female opponent, Shields could be looking to male competitors to challenge herself, draw attention, and produce high-profile fights that solidify her lasting legacy.
Is some of the greatness of what Claressa Shields is doing going to be taken away because she doesn't have the dance partner? It doesn't seem like there's anybody there, especially at the heavyweight division, for her to dance with.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the most important point as far as her legacy. She's going to have a great legacy as, you know, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time. Definitely going to be in that conversation. She's going to be in that group. You know, she's going to be in that group of 3 or 4 great women. But she don't have... She's got the titles. That's pretty special. She's got the divisions. See, that's where she separates herself. She's won in so many different weight categories, so many different weight divisions where she's got that. And she's got the 0, of course, at the end of her record. So she's got all of that. She's technically so solid. John David Jackson should get credit.
Claressa Shields has consistently proven her skill, confidence, and dominance in boxing, cementing her legacy as one of the sport's most accomplished female athletes. Undefeated and a multi-division world champion, she has demonstrated her ability to compete at the highest levels, frequently sparring with male fighters and asserting that she could beat top male opponents. Her bold challenges, including calling out Rolando Romero, reflect both her confidence and her willingness to push the boundaries in a sport traditionally separated by gender. Shields also claimed that Romero invented a story about their supposed first meeting, which he says never occurred, suggesting he may have done so out of intimidation over her abilities and reputation in the ring.
I like Rolly. Well, I actually thought that me and Rolly were actually pretty cordial till he just lied on me recently. This boy said that I said he would never be nothing and put him out of a car. He got this whole fabricated story that never happened. I really can't believe that Rolly did that just because he's afraid of the conversation of if me and him was to fight, that I feel like I can be like that I can out him in a fight. I didn't say knock him out or that I was more stronger.
What do you think? Should Claressa Shields take on male opponents, or has she already cemented her legacy within women's boxing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.